Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic indexes and reports for the June month. It will be quite interesting and important session, so stay tuned with us till the end. First question is, identify the airport in India that has ranked 10th in the Hub Connectivity Index 2024 released by the Airport Council International, Asia Pacific and Middle East in May 2025. So which is this airport? It is Indira Gandhi International Airport of the New Delhi, and it was ranked 10th in this position, right? And it is the Dubai International Airport, that is DXB, and this is of Dubai, and they have secured the top position in this index, that is Hub Connectivity Index. Next, what is the GDP growth projection for India for FY26 as per the CRISIL Limited? It is 6.5%. Next is, according to the Comprehensive Modular Survey Telecom 2025 released in May by the National Statistics Office under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, what is the percentage of rural women that are aged 15 years and above do not own a mobile phone? It is 51.6%, right? And India, about 85.5% of the households own at least one smartphone. Next, according to ISSAR, that is Indian Space Situational Assessment Report for 2024 released by ISRO in May 2025, how many Indian spacecraft had been placed in Earth orbit as of December 1st, 2024. So by this date, December 1st, 31st December 2024, a total of 136 ISRO or 136 Indian spacecraft has been placed in the Earth orbit. Next, in June, which organization has released the report titled India's AI Revolution, a roadmap to Viksit Bharat, which estimate that India will require additional 1 million skilled AI workers by 2026. So it is report released by MEITY, Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. Next, according to the Global Education Monitoring Report, Leadership in Education, Lead for Learning, published by UNESCO in June, for every 100 girls, how many boys attain the minimum proficiency level? So for every 100 girls, how many boys it is? 87. That means these boys, out of if 100 girls reach the minimum proficiency level, then only 87 boys reach the minimum proficiency level. Next, India secured which rank in the climate change performance, topped by Denmark at the 4th position with the first 3 positions remaining vacant. So which India has secured which rank here? So India stands at 10th position in this index, right? And India has secured a high rating in the greenhouse gas emission and energy usage category. Next, which country leads global energy investment according to over 25% of the total global energy investment as per the IEAE World Energy Investment Report released in June 2025? It is China. Which country leads the global energy investment? It is China. Next, mention the name of the city that is not ranked among the top 5 cities according to their data center capacity under construction as of end 2024 as per the report released by Global Data Centers Market Comparison Report released by Cushman and Wakefield in June 2025. तो मुंबई वो city that is not ranked among the top 5 cities according to their data centers capacity. Next, which organization released the State of the World Population Report titled The Real Fertility Crisis, the Pursuit of Productive reproductive agency in a changing world that highlights the barriers preventing people, including India, from achieving their reproductive aspiration. It is United States Population Fund, right? UNFPA. And the report finds that 1 in 5 individuals globally report not to have the number of children that they desire because of the rising cost of the goods, of housing, other concerns, job insecurity, and many more. Next, according to the World Bank's biannual report titled Global Economic Prospectus for June 2025, what is the GDP growth rate projected for the FY26? It is projected to be around 6.3%. Next, what is the rank of India in the 19th edition of the Global Gender Gap Report released by World Economic Forum? So, what is the rank here of India in the 19th edition of the Global Gender Report? Our country stands at 131st position, and Iceland has secured the first position here for the 16th consecutive time. Next, ILO database on international labor statistics released by the International Labour Organization in June. What is India's social security coverage as of 2025? It is 64.3%. Next, in June, the NATO, they have launched the 53rd edition of their maritime focused exercise, that is Baltic Operations 2025 Balatops. It was held where this question is asked. It was held in Latvia to strengthen the regional security in the Baltic Sea region. Next, as per the data released by the Tea Board of India under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry in June, what was the total area or total tea export from India during the calendar year 24? So it is 254.6 million kilograms. Next, according to the UN Women Fact Sheet titled Women in Politics 2025, in June, what percentage of women are currently represented in India's Union Cabinet, marking the first lowest proportion since 2011? It is, tell me, according to UN Women's Fact Sheet, Women in Politics in June, what percentage of women are currently represented in India's Union Cabinet, marking the second lowest population or proportion since 2011? So it is 9.7% of women ministers are there. Next, according to the report Yearbook for 2025 Armaments, Disarmaments and International Security that is released by CIPRI in June, what is the number of Indian nuclear arsenal warheads as of January 2025? It is 180. Next, as per the Economist Intelligence Unit, that is EIU, they have released the Global Livability Index 2025. Which of the following cities is not among the top 5 most livable cities in the world? Among the following, if you see, Auckland of New Zealand is not among the top 4 cities suitable for living. Copenhagen on first, Vienna on second, Zurich third, Melbourne fourth, Geneva fifth. Next, as per the Skytrax World Airline Awards that was held at the Le Bourget Airport in Paris, which of the following airlines was not among the top 5 airlines globally? Among the following, Indigo is not among the top 5 airlines globally. Next, Amazon.com Incorporation successfully launched the first 27 satellites of its what? So it was for the 71st, or it was for what? Why they have launched these satellites? They have launched these satellites. So students, let's take this question in the homework part, right? Do comment below. Next is, what is India's rank in the Global Energy Transition Index as per the World Economic Forum's report released Fostering Effective Energy Transition in 2025. So what is the rank of India in the Global Energy Transition? India stands at the 71st position. Next, which of the following universities is not ranked in the top 5 globally as per the Quackrelli-Simon World University Ranking released by Quackrelli-Simons? It is, which of the following university is not ranked in the top 5? If we see here, Indian Institute of Technology for Delhi, right, is not among the following listed here. MIT of USA first, Imperial College London second, Stanford University third, University of Oxford fourth, and Harvard University fifth position. Next, mention the organization that along with Food and Agriculture Organization has issued a report titled Hunger Hotspots, right? This warns that the hunger is likely to get much worse in 13 countries and regions, which are among the world's most serious hunger affected areas in the coming months. So mention that organization that has, along with Food and Agriculture Organization, released this report. It is World Food Program. Next, according to the Performance Grading Index 2.0 for 23-24 released by the Department of School Education and Literacy, which of the following states and union territory is not among the top 5 performers in the school education? So it is Maharashtra, that is not one of the top performers in the school education. Next, which Indian university secured the highest global rank in the Time Higher Education University Impact Ranking 2025 by Times Higher Education? So, which Indian university it is? It is Amrita Vishwa Vidyapitham, right? So, which Indian university secured the global or highest global rank in THE University Impact Ranking? It is Amrita Vishwa Vidyapitham. Next, and they were on the 41st position globally. Next, according to the report titled Global Drought Outlook, Trends, Impacts and Policies to Adapt to a Drier World. Question asked is that OECD, that is Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, in June, the economic cost of the droughts are expected to increase by at least how much percent? It will be increasing by 15%. Next, what is India's rank in 2025 Sustainable Development Goal Index released by UN Sustainable Development Solutions Network in June 2025? So, what is India's rank in the Sustainable Development Goal Index? India stands at 99th position. Next, mention the institute that developed the report titled Skills for the Future, Transforming India's Workforce Culture Landscape, and it has been unveiled by the Union Minister of State Jayant Chaudhary in June 2025. So it was unveiled by him, Jayant Chaudhary. Correct? So mention the institute. The institute here is which? It is Institute for Competitiveness, right? Option C, that is IFC. So that's all for the day, students. These are your important revision current affairs that I want you all to do and take a note of. Now, students, let's move to the revision part. On 21st of April, RBI announced amendments to liquidity coverage ratio framework, where banks are required to assign an additional how much percent runoff factor for retail deposits enabled with internet and mobile banking facilities starting from 1st of April 2025. So here the banks, they are required to assign an additional 2.5% runoff factor, and the banks, they should maintain a LCR, that is liquidity coverage ratio, of at least 100% at any point of time. Next, which of the following recipients is not currently matched with respect to their category in the 36th edition of Goldman Environmental Prize announced by the Goldman Environmental Foundation? So Lauren Allen for forest conservation, right, is not correctly matched. Rest all are correctly matched. If we talk about Lauren Allen, right, the award here was for not forest conservation but for pollution and waste. Pollution and waste, right? And this Lauren Allen is from United States of America, and rest all are rightly mentioned. Next, in April, who was appointed as the interim chairman of World Economic Forum following the resignation of Klaus Schwab? So Peter Brabeck Letmathy. Peter Brabeck Letmathy has been appointed as the interim chairman of World Economic Forum after the resignation of Klaus Schwab. Next, India commemorated the Golden Jubilee of its first satellite Aryabhatta, marking 50 years since the launch on 19th of April 1975. Question asked is, at that time the satellite was launched using what? It was launched using Cosmos 3M rocket. This is rocket of Russia, right? And it was assistance from Soviet Union that we launched this Aryabhatta on 19th of April in 1975, the first satellite of India. Next, identify the queuist who won the International Billiards and Snooker Federation World Billiards Championship in 2025 title that was held in Ireland in April 2025. So, Saurav Kothari, right, has won the International Billiards and Snooker Federation World Billiards Championship. Next, who has been nominated by India in April 2025 for the post of Director of Radio Communication Bureau at International Telecommunication Union. So, M. Revati, correct? A joint wireless advisor at the Department of Telecommunication has been nominated as the official candidate for the post of the Director of Radio Communication Bureau at Geneva, Switzerland based ITU, that is International Telecommunication Union. Next, in April, Hindustan Unilever Limited acquired 90.5% stake of Uprising Science for 2,706 crore rupees. Question asks which of the following is a skincare brand owned by the Uprising Science? So, which is that skincare brand? It is Minimalist, right? This is a brand, right? And remember, Mumbai, Maharashtra based Hindustan Unilever Limited, that is India's largest FMCG company, they completed the acquisition of 90.5% stake in Uprising Science, that is the parent company of Minimalist. And the amount here was worth 2,706 crore rupees. Next, during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's official visit to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia in April, both nations agreed to collaborate on establishing two dash in India to boost the energy cooperation. So, what will be established? Two oil refineries will be established in India to boost the energy cooperation between India and Saudi Arabia. Next, according to the data released in April, what was the total outward remittance under the RBI's liberalized remittance scheme during April 24 to Feb 25 in FY25? So, according to the data released, what was the total outward remittance? It is $27.02 billion. Next is in April, HDFC Bank Limited became the third Indian company to surpass a market capitalization of 15 lakh crore rupees after Reliance Industries Limited and Tata Consultancy Service. Next, in April, RBI issued a directive mandating all banks to migrate their digital operations to exclusive .bank.in domain to enhance the security infrastructure of online banking services. What is the deadline for this migration? So it is 31st of October 2025. The deadline has been sent to shift to .bank.in domain. Next, who is appointed as the new chairman of Air India Express following the resignation of Campbell Wilson, who had been serving as the chairman since June 2022. So, who has been appointed as the chairman of Air India Express? Nipun Agarwal has been appointed as the new chairman of Air India Express. Right? And he will be succeeding whom? He will be succeeding Nipun Agarwal. Next, Adani Group backed Ambuja Cements acquired 7.76 crore equity share in a company previously managed by CK Birla Group. Mention the company name. It is Orient Cement Limited. And now Ambuja owns 46.66% in Orient Cement Limited. Next, in April, India dispatched the second batch of supersonic cruise missiles to the Philippines under $375 million deal signed in 2022. Name the Indian-Russian joint venture company involved in this agreement. It is BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited, and BrahMos will be delivered to Philippines, and Philippines became the first nation to sign an agreement with India to import BrahMos missile. Next, in April, China has achieved a major milestone in internet infrastructure by launching the world's first 10th generation broadband network in their Sunan County in Hebei province. Right, so 10G has been launched, the world's first 10G, very high speed of internet. Next, identify the country that hosted the inaugural capacity building program for Central Asian republics on countering the financing of terrorism on 21st and 22nd of April 2025. So it is India. Which is that country? It is our country, India. Next, in April, Inland Waterways Authority of India reported a record-breaking cargo movement of how much amount? It was 145.5 million metric tons in FY25. Next, also remember the operational length of the national waterways has also significantly increased from 2700 km to almost 4800 kilometers. Next is name the tiger reserve that was recently declared as India's 107th national park by Chief Minister of Odisha Mohan Charan Manjhi. So Simlipal Tiger Reserve, right? This is the 107th tiger reserve now, correct? And it is where? It is in Odisha, correct? Take a note of it. This newly declared national park is now the largest national park in Odisha. Next, which of the following institutions is not among the top 5 in the 2025 Asia University ranking by Times Higher Education in April? Among the following, that is not among the top 5, it is IISc Bangalore. Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore is not among the top. So, Tsinghua University first, Peking University second, National University of Singapore it is third, and National Technical Nanyang Technical University it is at fourth position, and University of Tokyo at fifth position. Next, LDV's mutual fund has launched India's first index fund offering an exposure to what? It is offering an exposure to BSE Internet Economy Index. Next, who among the following Indian industrialist was inducted into the World Bank's Group's Private Sector Investment Lab in April 25 to support private sector growth and job creation in developing countries? So, Sunil Bharti Mittal. Right? So, Washington DC, USA based World Bank Group, right? They have announced the next phase of their private sector investment lab that will focus on various solutions that will attract private investment and generate jobs in developing nation. Next, in April, Appointments Committee of the Cabinet made a major senior level key bureaucratic changes across ministries and departments. Senior bureaucrat Bhavesh Kumar has been appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of UIDAI, Unique Identification Authority of India, right? With Keshav Kumar Pathak being named as the Additional Secretary in the Cabinet Secretariat. Correct? Take a note of this. Apart from this, Keshav Kumar Pathak, right, a senior IAS officer, has been appointed as the Additional Secretary in Cabinet Secretary. Next is mention the chess grandmaster who won the 5th leg of the International Chess Federation Women's Grand Prix held in Pune, Maharashtra. So Koneru Hampi, right, has won the International Chess Federation's Women's Grand Prix that was held in Pune, Maharashtra. Next, in April, Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturi Ranjan, the former chairman of Indian Space Research Organization and Padma Awardee, recently passed away at the age of 84. If we look at the options here, you have to find the correct one. Option A is right and C is right. B is saying he won the Padma Vibhushan Award, that is India's second highest civilian award in the year 2001. So everything is right, but not it is 2001, but the year is 2000 when he won this, or he was honored with this Padma Vibhushan. Next, World Malaria Day is observed annually on 25th of April across the globe to raise awareness, mobilize resources and promote actions aimed at preventing, control and elimination of malaria. Question asked is, malaria is caused by which of the following organizations transmitted through the bite of infected female Anopheles mosquitoes? It is Plasmodium parasites. Next, and one more thing, for the first time World Malaria Day was observed in the year 2008. Next, which of the following organizations developed the hydrogen-based explosive device successfully tested in April 2025? It is China State Shipbuilding Corporation. Next, who was elected as the president of UNESCO supported International Center of Films for Children and Young People for the year 25 to 27 term? He will be Jitendra Mishra. Next, name the country that launched their first indigenous human papilloma virus, that is HPV test kits for detecting the virus responsible for cervical cancer, launched in April 2025. It is our country, India, that has launched this first HPV test kit. Next, As per the World Bank report titled India Poverty and Equity Brief, April 2025, India extreme poverty had dropped to what percentage in 22-23 from 16.2 that was recorded in 2011-12. So from 16.2 it has significantly dropped to 2.3% in 22-23. The report further showed that 17.1 crore people have been lifted out of extreme poverty.